If you have ever wanted to quit because growth feels slow, this one story will change everything. Let me introduce you to the miracle of the Chinese bamboo. It all begins with a seed and with a vision of someone willing to wait. A Chinese farmer, usually struggling to survive and provide for his family, plants the seed and sets his hope and vision on all it will provide when it towers 90 feet above his head. With a heart towards the future, he digs hole after hole, plants the seed, and then begins their care. Day after day, he carries water to the spots he has marked. And because it's human nature to want to see results, he carefully inspects the spots every day. Nothing. Knowing he has to feed his family, he plants other crops, carefully sown around this spot that contains the real hope for his future. He continues to water them every day, feeding them carefully and watching. Nothing. The other crops sprout within weeks, providing nourishment for his family within months, but provide nothing for the future. These crops will not make his dreams come true. They will simply provide for the present. The Chinese bamboo seeds contain all his hopes, his dreams. A whole year goes by, nothing. He continues to hold water. He stares endlessly at the spots, but sees nothing but a barren ground. His hopes, his dreams seem so very far away. There is no evidence of life. Has the seed rotted? Has it died before it ever had a chance to grow? Another year goes by, nothing. His neighbors, those who don't know and believe in the miracle of the Chinese bamboo, they laughed at him. They mocked his vision for the future. They look on with scorn as he holds buckets of water to the spots. He begins to question himself. Will it ever grow? Is he pouring water and his life's energy into something that will reap no reward? Another year goes by, nothing. 3 years of pouring water, energy, and hope into the Chinese bamboo. Nothing to show for it, yet he's heard of the miracle of the Chinese bamboo. He's heard of the huge rewards that comes to those who believe. One day, he stands over the spots and he cries. He cries his frustrations and fears. The spots revealing nothing, the barren ground seeming to mock him, yet the wind whispers hope to him. He sighs, yet holds small buckets of water. Another year goes by, nothing. 4 years. 4 years of hoping, wishing, and diligently tending his dream. Surely the miracle will happen now. His neighbors have quit laughing. They no longer even care. Yet they talk quietly among themselves of the farmer who is insane, who isn't right. At this point, the farmer isn't even sure. Yet he's fallen into a habit, so he continues to water the spots. Another year passes. Nothing. 5 years. The farmer is tired. Tired of hauling buckets. Tired of tending and growing so many other crops to feed his struggling family. Tired of trying to keep his dream alive. Tired of seeing no result day after day. He stares hopelessly at the spots. There cannot possibly be life after so many years. He must have watered them wrong. Maybe he did not feed them correctly. If only he had done things differently, there would have been growth. Despair rocks his soul. 5 years he has poured into his dream, into his hope for a better future. His dream mocks him. His vision for a better life for his family melts away under harsh reality. Tears fill his eyes as he grabs for the last hope residing in his soul and slowly lifts the bucket to pour water onto his dream. After 5 years, he realizes it will be folly to give up. Then comes the morning when the whole village is jolted awake by the cries of joy from the farmer. They watch startled from their windows as he runs down the dusty road calling for his family to come and see. As his family races back up the road after him, the rest of the village pours from their houses to see what has this crazy farmer so excited. They find the family clustered around the spot, talking excitedly. From the edge of the road, they can see green sprouts thrusting out from the barren ground. They seem to be growing before their very eyes. The farmer is dancing. The miracle has happened, he cries. The miracle has come. The spots become the place for everyone in the village to come, watching in amazement as the bamboo grows and grows and grows. 5 feet, 10 feet, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. In just 6 weeks, the bamboo has grown 90 feet tall. 5 years of nothing. 5 years of hauling buckets of water. 5 years of barren ground. 5 years of laughter. 5 years of scorn. 5 years of mockery. 5 years. And now this 90 feet in 6 weeks. It is truly a miracle. The farmer stands to the side. He is aware all his dreams have come true. The harvest of the bamboo will provide all he dreamed of for his family. The bamboo will now provide for generations to come. He realized the lessons he has learned is far more valuable. He learned to plant a dream. He learned to do the daily things that will make it a reality. He learned to ignore those who said it couldn't happen. He learned to push past his own fear and doubt and keep taking action. He learned to have faith when there was no reason to believe. Now he smiles every time he walks through the village. Everyone is hauling buckets of water to their own spots. Gazing over his towering 90 feet bamboo, they know what can happen because of him, because of his willingness to blaze the trail and make his dream come true. What about you? What are you willing to do to make your dream come true? How long are you willing to work on your dream? How long are you willing to push past your fear and doubts? How much faith and belief are you willing to have? I hope your answer is one that will help you achieve all that you dreamed in life. I believe you can take action on your dreams and manifest a miracle.